Gentlemen, here's a snapshot of the market using the most recent Nielsen's. We have a 62% share, and the competition only has 28%. But our share is down 0.08 points versus a year ago, while the competition has grown 10.5 percentage points. The only way we can protect our share in this flat market is to develop new products or acquire them.
Good morning, Dolores.
Good morning, Mr. Cogliano.
Is there anything for me?
Good morning. I'm sorry Mr. Keaglestone's no longer with us.
Thank you.
Did you see where we closed yesterday?
Morning, gentlemen.
Furthermore, have you noticed how they blanketed the media in the last quarter? 900 GRPs in the AM fringe alone.
Perhaps a transition from infomercials to advertorials or even infotainment could be a touchstone that makes us a major player. I mean, after all, we're talking life stage here.
Mr. Weasel's point is well taken. We need to take a closer look at our advertising. However, that still doesn't address the question of long-term growth.
Good morning, Marcy.
Good morning, Mr. Cogliano. How was your...
Marcy, I think we can finally dispense with the formalities.
Vacation.
Has the meeting started yet?
Yes, sir. Frank. They're in the big conference room.
Sir, I believe I have identified a target for acquisition.
Quackenbush?
Technoclean, a former Star Wars defense contractor, now a pioneer in laser razor technology, the so-called Razor. They have two very sexy products that will give us the cutting edge, so to speak, over the competition in the hair removal market. The tests for women and the score for men. For those of you unfamiliar with the dynamics of the Razor, as the razor glides along the surface of the skin, the first blade lifts the hair, the second cuts it, but before the hair retreats back below skin level, a minute laser beam electrolyzes the hair at the follicle. Quite simply, lift, cut, and burn.
Sorry I'm late.
Our team has done extensive research. General Hygiene, the #2 player in the market, has just introduced the depilator Miz and His. Now that men are shaving their legs and chest, the hair removal market has become very attractive indeed. We estimate that a takeover of a sleeper like Technoclean could clinch us a stranglehold in the market.
Okay, let's send out some feelers. Pigeon, set up a focus group, light and heavy users. More game storming, less brainstorming. Carve a niche out in the universe. Weasel, I want you to give me a list of the top 5 megalogs that pertain to post-pubescence. You all have your marching orders. Any questions?
Cogliano, sir. Well, sir, in our research, we read a report that linked the Razor with skin cancer in primates and other higher mammals. I'm just wondering, sir, is it really safe for the general public?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir. Under normal circumstances,
Have you
I would
seen
never...
this bullshit?
One slow quarter and a recession, and they're already writing our obituary. Board of directors has called an emergency meeting, and my phone's been ringing all morning. Now, what the hell is so important?
Cogliano, sir. I'm concerned about his commitment to the team, sir.
What the hell are you talking about?
He has a beard, sir.
A what?
Well, to be precise, it's not quite a full beard. Actually, at this point, it's no more than stubble. But it has the clear makings of a major beard, and, well, I just thought you should know.
Beard, huh? What kind of a beard? Fu Manchu? Mutton chops? A back scrubber?
Well, sir, it's sort of...
Well, is it neatly trimmed or is it closely cropped? Well, speak out, man.
Well, sir, it's both.
So, it's a neatly trimmed, closely cropped beard. Sounds to me like we're dealing with a precision beard. I want you to keep a close eye on it, and if it gets unruly, I want you to let me know right away.
Yes, sir. Oh, and, sir?
Hmm?
One other thing I think you ought to be aware of.
And what's that?
Cogliano is part of the team working on the TechnoClean deal. And I know how you felt about Kegelstone.
Don't ever say that name in here again, Quackenbush. As far as you and I are concerned, he's no longer with us.
Hey, Cog, listen. I don't want to say anything at the office. You know, I share your concerns on technically in the Razor. But geez, now ain't the time to rock the boat.
This is Weasel. Don't forget about the Knicks tomorrow night. Luxury box with the brass from IBM. And, listen, you know, there's a lot of talk coming around the office. The general consensus is in. It's just not you. You got to admit it's a little threatening. Whatever happened to Friendly Frank?
Do you realize that no American president since the invention of the safety razor has worn hair on his face?
I've never considered it, sir.
Never considered it. Well, that's because the American people wouldn't stand for it. Name one great leader with a beard.
Abraham Lincoln.
And what was so peculiar about his beard?
His lip was clean shaven.
His lip and his mouth. You know, during the 1960s, when the hippies and freaks were saying you can't trust anyone over 30, do you know what the establishment, the real Americans, were saying? Don't trust anyone whose lips you can't read.
Hidden lips sink ships.
Precisely.
Stalin, Castro, Hitler, Khomeini, Saddam Hussein.
The list goes on and on. Damn, Kegelstone mess has my hands tied. Look, I'm counting on you to resolve our problem in the most subtle fashion.
Hey, Cog, wait up. Oh, hi, John.
How was your vacation?
Great, thanks.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi, Barb.
It's Barbara.
You know, that was quite a joke you made about razor hazards. You know, you look different. Relaxed. Did you put on a few pounds?
I don't think so.
Just been to see the old man. We really got his attention with TechnoClean. He is expecting huge things from us. He asked about you. I told him you would do whatever it takes to help the team.
That's great, John. Thanks.
Cogliano, I said, would cut off his right arm for this company, I said.
Let's not exaggerate, John.
No, Cogliano, I said, is not one to let individuality get in the way of the team goal.
Yeah, listen, I've really got to get back to work.
Listen, about those Knicks tickets. I don't know what happened. Looks like Quackenbush stole the ball on this one. Sorry.
This is Judy Thorne. I'm investigating a complaint filed by a member of the NOW community regarding a violation of our Equal Expression Charter as it specifically applies to makeup and facial grooming in the workplace.
Good morning.
I wish to cite a violation of office policy.
What is it now?
As regional chair for the National Organization of Womankind, I wish to note my grave displeasure at what I view as an inconsiderate and disrespectful affront to equality in the workplace.
Miss Van Dyck, I don't know what you can be talking about. I have changed the spelling of women on the bathroom. I've given you male secretaries. I've even removed the pink partitions and the purported
I am
symbol.
speaking about dress code.
Didn't I circulate a memo permitting Reeboks in the office?
Facial hair in the workplace is a grave violation of the principle of equal dress opportunity in the workplace. It is the most blatant and crude reminder that it is the intention of our male-dominated society to assert its superiority over its oppressed, sexually challenged, albeit more capable half.
Ah, yes, well, we're looking into that. In the meantime, you are perfectly at liberty to grow a mustache.
I don't find that funny. And I don't think my colleagues at Now will either.
Now, you listen to me, Miss Van Dyck.
Morning, Dolores.
Mr. Quackenbush, well, I'm sorry to have to tell you, he still has it.
Well?
He, refuses to shave, sir.
Refuses?
Yes, sir. I spoke with him yesterday, and I expressed your extreme displeasure with his appearance.
And his response?
He very deftly changed the subject and skirted the issue.
Clever one, this Cogliani. Hazel, locate Fred Cogliano and send him in here.
Do you mean Frank Cogliano, sir?
Right. Righto. Thank you. Quackenbush, I'm afraid we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. And as the navigator of this ship, I intend to take some soundings.
You wanted to see me, sir.
Yes, Cogliani. I just wanted to find out how you were doing. How was the old vacation?
Fine, sir, thank you.
Would you like a cigar?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't smoke.
Oh, you don't smoke, huh?
No.
Good for you. You know, Cogliano, Frank, if I may, you're a very lucky young man. When I was coming up, we didn't have vacations, benefits, climate-controlled interiors, affirmative action. No, none of that business, no. We just came in, buttoned our chin straps, and started to work. We built up this damn company. Just a couple of upstarts not wanting to have to answer to anyone. Boy, those were great days. Have you seen the newspaper? Everyone's counting us out. I've seen it a million times, but we always pull through. And you know why? Teamwork. The most important thing in life. Pulling together. Making sacrifices. Winning as a team. You've played ball, right? Well, what's accomplished in the office is no less demanding than what happens on the playfield or the battlefield, for that matter. You know, the word office comes from the Latin word officum, a place for the performance of duty. And in this officum, in this perfectly engineered environment where the sun rises and sets with the flick of a switch, where the temperature is always agreeable, where there's neither wind nor rain, what is our duty? Well, it's certainly not to stir up the air. The winds of change are devastating to our delicate ecological balance. No, our duty is to bring the rain, make business happen, make people rain money. We are not the trendsetters. We're the mediators, the appeasers of the gods, the rainmakers.
I've never thought of it like that, sir.
I don't think I have to tell you how important this Techno-Clean deal is for our future and yours.
No.
You know, I envy you. You remind me of myself when I was younger. And I want you to know you've got a great future with us, Fred.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. I know you've got to prepare for Techno-Clean, and I just wanted to let you know that you're a very important member of the team, and I know I can count on you. I know you'll do all you can to keep up appearances and maintain our fine team atmosphere.
Yes, sir. Is that all, sir?
Yeah, that's all, Frank. And come by anytime.
the beard before it's too late.
Cog, Weasel, just got the copy for the new Techniclean campaign. Check out their new slogan. Techniclean, the friendly razor, because stubble is downright un-American.
Did you see to that matter yesterday?
The package and message were delivered as discussed.
Very good, Quackenbush. Let this be a lesson to you. Always tackle problems head on.
Caught the janitor walking out of my office this morning. He had those long sideburns. Hazel says that he was fiddling around with something under my desk.
Sir, I think our problem is growing. Livingston, sir.
Livingston?
Yes, sir. He came to work today with the early stages of a beard. I saw them both laughing and talking. I couldn't hear what they were saying.
It's just as I feared. He's encouraging others. The situation is getting completely out of hand, damn it. I will not sit idly by and let this company go down the toilet. We simply cannot tolerate appearances which are not client-friendly. Our problem goes way beyond the Techniclean deal. It's a threat against the future of this company, of corporate America. But, sir, I don't see how we... Now listen very carefully to me, Quackenbush. I want you to take it to the next level. I want no fingerprints. Reliable people. I don't want to know anything about it.
Sir, you don't mean...
Quackenbush, I'm counting on you to clean up this mess.
Consider it done, sir.
Shawn, just finishing the Techniclean report. It looks great. I think we'll be able to close real soon.
Great. You know, word is out that there's a promotion out there for someone.
No kidding.
Well, I should let you get back to work. Could you make sure I get a copy of that report when you're done?
Yeah, I'll put it on your desk before I leave.
So long.
Good morning, sir. Congratulations on your promotion. Good morning. I'm sorry, Mr. Cogliano's no longer with us.
Good morning, Livingston.